Why not? Nobody else was able to get something in the back.
Did you notice the reaction from the fans when you came into the game? Were you able to soak that in?
Yeah, I'm extremely thankful. Well, first let me say this: when Dylan out there playing and all that, I appreciate the fans, I appreciate everybody, but it don't really. I'm a good person overall, so I don't really like him not feeling comfortable, confident, when he get out there. So, it puts everything in a tough spot, and it's not helping the team, So that could be taken as, okay, I'm being a distraction, even though I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing, but I'm thankful for the supporters, thankful for the fans, thankful for everybody out there, that believes. And
the Nightcap crew, Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharpe went off about Shedeur Sanders and the way the Cleveland Browns, and especially the head coach, handled that quarterback situation. And also, hey, Tony Grossi gave an update of the news presser today of Kevin Stefanski, what he had to say about the quarterback position going forward. We're getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with D. Watts. Listen, Nightcap, Shannon Sharpe just lit, he lit into Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns organization about how they have handled the quarterback situation. Frankly, they saying that Kevin set Shedeur Sanders up. Now, these guys are former NFL players. Shannon Sharpe is on record saying he's never been on a team where a bag-up quarterback don't get first-team reps. And like I've been saying, and some of you been saying, we never heard of that either. Now, some quarterbacks I have heard on the internet said that that's a normal thing. But how can you not prepare your bag-up quarterback for a game that he could be going in? That's a disadvantage for the rest of his teammates. You don't think your starting quarterback can get hurt? So you just really think Dylan Gabriel is Superman and he can go out there and he can withstand anything on that football field. Big hits, leg injury, get his finger broke. You don't think nothing like that can happen to him during a physical football game. That's absurd. Don't nobody do that. No, you just don't do that. But I just want you to pause right now and let's listen to Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco talk about this situation.
For Kevin Stefanski to say the first time that Shedeur Sanders had taken a snap with
Yes.
the starters, with
Yeah.
the ones, was in this game, is malpractice. At no point in time, and this is what I said, Ocho, so at no point in time, so you don't think Dylan Gabriel could possibly get hurt. He can't possibly bring a knee, bring a shoulder, get concussion. There's no possible way anything could possibly go wrong that you want to get Shedeur like 1 reps with the ones, 2 reps with the ones. I ain't saying split it 50-50. I understand that. But even when John was taking the majority of the reps, John, if we did 10 reps in a period, the backup would take 2. Just in case. So for Shedeur Sanders, here we are in week 11. The man got drafted in May. And at no point in time had he taken 1 snap with the ones. It's very, very disappointing.
Hold on. Look, not only is it disappointing, right? And a lot of people say, "Hey, listen, you and Unc, you were screaming for Shedeur to start. You wanted him to get in there, and look at his stat line. Look at what he did. Well, obviously, I'm confused, and I'm trying to understand. This ain't Madden. You don't just take out one quarterback and put another quarterback in and expect success to happen, especially when you haven't had any reps with the ones. When it comes to the play calling, what play calls are you going to be able to call for a quarterback that hasn't had any reps with the ones? You don't know what he does well, what he doesn't done, you don't know what he does well. You don't know what he's not going to be good at because there's no chemistry. There's no chemistry. So you're just out there calling plays all willy-nilly, not knowing how the offense can run. And I know as a quarterback, you're supposed to be prepared. You're supposed to know, if the opportunity presents itself, you got to be able to go in there and do what you can do. But like, come on, no reps at all.
Let me ask you a question,
No
Ocho.
reps up.
No, but let me ask you this. Normally on Saturday, Dylan, or Sunday morning, Dylan Gabriel will tell Stefanski, these are the plays that I really like.
Every quarterback does that. Every quarterback does that, Unc.
Every quarterback does that. So do you think he had any idea of the plays that Shedeur likes?
No.
Or he's just going to call plays just, oh, here's my play sheet and I'm calling? Because you build your play sheet around the quarterback and what he likes, what he's good at, what you know he's good at. You don't even know what Shedeur is good at.
Mm-mm.
That's the nightcap crew. That's Shannon Sharpe and Chad talking about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. Now, Kevin Stefanski just had his presser. Tony Grossi, he reported on there, as you can see, as I posted up there on the screen. Tony Grossi said, Kevin, on the quarterback plan, we will work through that in the next couple of days. I'll update you guys on Wednesday. So he letting you know that he will name who will be the starting quarterback this week, this Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders. And he also went on and said, Kevin, on Shedeur Sanders' readiness after not getting any number one reps until yesterday, Kevin replied, Shedeur ready to go. And he also said, Kevin, on the quarterback future beyond the Raiders games, I'm not going to speculate on that type of thing. I know this. We trust our players, and we are just solely focused on the next game. Also said Kevin Stefanski on Shedeur progress going forward. He will be better with reps like any other player. So that's what Kevin said today about the quarterback situation with the Cleveland Browns. But I'm telling you, if they let my dog, Shedeur Sanders, get them first team reps this week, we coming up in the Las Vegas Raiders and we gonna work. If Myles Garrett and that defense can continue to play good, and you give Shedeur Sanders a whole week of reps with the number one offense, we coming. We coming. You better believe my dog gonna stand up in that paint. And also, Coach Prime talked about when he found out and that Shedeur was gonna get a chance to play in this game. Let's listen to Coach Prime.
I'm frustrated after watching Shedeur got in today, and I told him he was gonna get easy.
That's Coach Prime.
But I was thankful to have a appreciation for this. Excited that I was in tears. He called and screamed. And I'm crying.
If Kevin can give my dog the first team reps, I don't know the situation with Dylan Gabriel for his injury, for his concussion. But hey, if he missed this game, well, he still got Bailey Zappi. But if they go with Shedeur, give him the whole week, prepping him with the number one offensive team, Shedeur Sanders gonna stand up in that paint. I know the narrative out there, they trying to kill him over there on X. They trying to kill him over there on Twitter. But hey, I got to look at the positive. I got to stay positive. That was his first game. It really wasn't even a whole game. That was a half of a game with a game plan made up for Dylan Gabriel. Put a game plan made up for Shedeur. And then next week, let's come back and have this talk. I mean, you got me now. If that's what you want to do, you got me. All you haters out there, y'all got me. But my boy coming back. Yeah, he going to stand up in that paint. You better remember, look at that fourth quarter. As the game went along, the action slowed down. Shedeur Sanders about to catch up. Now, him and the offensive line, they got to get on one accord. Because I seen some things out there on that offensive line. Either they not good or it was some miscommunication on their part. But that's why you need first team reps during this week. And sometimes a week ain't long enough. You got to remember, Dylan Gabriel got first team reps, ever since May, April? Man, we in November. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm not making no excuse. But Shedeur going to rise to the occasion. He built for this. He ready. He ready. He built for this. He got confidence. His teammates talking good about him. Shedeur ready. We're going to see. how the week turn out. And we'll be back to talk about it. We're going to talk about it every day. So you might as well come on back to Sports Talk. We'll be wise every day. Probably every 4 hours. I'm here. All right? All right. I'll see y'all later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for my live show. Come on, be my special guest. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to talk to my chat about it, see what they think about the performance of Shedeur Sunday this past Sunday. All right? Until then, peace.
Wizard.